There's a bit of sad news last night. Doddie Weir, a bit of a Scottish legend, passed away. The vast majority of you will know who he is. If you don't know who he was a Scottish rugby player. I think he got 61 international caps for Scotland. Went on a British and Irish Lions tour, and he was a farmer as well. And he got diagnosed with MND and set up a foundation called My Name's Doddie, MND, to raise awareness and raise money for MND. I think he's raised over 5 million. After his rugby career, he went and worked in the sewage industry selling septic tanks for his stepfather, his father-in-law, one of the two. And we bought a septic tank off him, so we managed to get him to come and open one of the extensions in the farm shop a good few years ago now. And I think we've got a picture somewhere of him next to Norma and next to my papa. And if either of you know who they are, you'll know they are vertically challenged. They're about 5 foot nothing, and he's about 6'7" or something ridiculous. Always wears a tartan suit. I'll try for another video to try and find that picture. But to be suffering for MND in his final years and be able to set up a foundation and raise 5 million so far, brilliant. Stop. Well, I need to shift out of the way so I can feed cattle, but put it into the shed and figure out what the heck is going on. It's AdBlue related somehow. I've just phoned the workshop. They say the sensors don't really go bad. It's actually probably just needing reset. So they're going to come out with a laptop and plug it in and fiddle about. So let them do their thing. And hopefully it's just a quick reset. Because the actual fault that's coming up is saying the quality or the concentration of the AdBlue isn't correct. Or it's not the right stuff. I.e. it would come up with that if you're using cheap nasty stuff. But we use the AdBlue from Agricar, who supply us with the tractors, so it's all decent stuff, so it shouldn't be throwing up that fault. We're off with the dog to Stirling to pick up some medicine. We have a bag of medicine for the cattle. Right, all these calves are going to get a dose of this Fluconix, which is just like Trodax. They just haven't bothered getting Trodax, but this is for Fluke. I've got a cow next door in there with a bit of a sore foot, so I'm going to have a look at her. We'll get the cross shifted into position here, and we can run everything through. So we'll do a pen at a time, pull a pen out, run the back in and through. Anyway, that's why we're getting her injection. She's actually not that lame on her foot today. And I think because that wee pussy bit has burst, it's eased the pressure. It's not as sore for her now, but... So she's had anti-inflammatory. Dad's just getting the penicillin. And that'll deal with the infection, wipe it out, hopefully. Okay, so this cow's got an infected front hoof, front right. I'll show you that in a second. You can see it there. See that swelling? Right in the middle there, and there's a bit of pus coming out. Doesn't look too pretty. I'm just going to give her some Metacam and some Penistrep. Penistrep deals with infections and tries to sort it out. Metacam's more of an anti-inflammatory. Anyway, she's on 17.5 ml of this. Right, we're back in action. Get the next batch done. So this is Trodax to deal with fluke. Flukicide comes from parasites in the grass. Yeah, so it's a flukicide. It deals with fluke, which is picked up off of parasites in the grass, or it can be, and this just protects them from it. Clipping the backs again just to relieve the pressure of the heat. Reduce the chances of pneumonia just while we've got them in anyway. 7 left here, and then we've got all the cows to do, and we've got another batch of calves. I get asked a lot about these. They're kind of the cheapest battery version I could find. Yeah, they're just the cheapest battery ones I could find. They're maybe 200 and something. Good brand ones are like start at 400. They'll be direct from Wuhan. I've not had an issue with them. The amount of cattle we're doing, they're ideal. I've chipped a tooth, I need to go and change that. But otherwise, I think they're good. I can't say I've used any other pairs, so you'll get more power, more torque out of wired ones. There we go, that's all that batch of calves done. Right, we're done here. We'll get the crush onto the trailer, get it out the road, or get it back on the road because we've got cows to do. Good to go. Hey dog. So cows are going to get exactly the same treatment for fluke, and then we'll clip their tails. They don't need clipped along the back. But all these calves are done. This group was a wee bit flighty, the smaller group, than the bigger group. There's the odd fiery one in there. You always get a fiery one. Right, we're all heading back home. There's cows at home, but the rain's just started to come on, and don't really fancy standing out in the rain doing all the cows. The injection we're doing for fluke needs to be done 6 to 8 weeks after the cows come off the grass and the calves. So it's about 6 weeks now, so any time over the next 2 weeks. So that's probably 65% of the calves done. 16, 17 calves left, and then all the cows. So we'll get them at some point. It'll be a drier day. Just haven't met you yet. Do you like the song? Who is it? Put it down below. Do you know who it is? Bed these up. Happy goose. Another box of spuds to get through the dresser. I'm on the hunt for a dry pallet to put bags of potatoes on. Wet bags, they just soak up the moisture and then the bags go bad and spuds fall out the bottom. Needing wee potato bags. I think they're somewhere in here. Right up there. There you go, 5 kilo bags. We've just yoked this up on charge. You unplug this from the terminal here and then plug in the charger to that. And the batteries are charging. I'll just fill in this sheet to say when it's last been plugged in. Because every 8 charges you want to fill the batteries up with the distilled water. This machine, brilliant. The dresser part of it all moves at constant speed. To change the rate of potatoes, there's just a wee voltage regulator here. So you can up that a wee bit, it brings out more spuds. Or when there's not many left, you can rattle them out. Down there, up there, Dad's sorting out any duff ones. Kev's putting the new bags in for 5 kilos, and then I'm sealing them up, palleting them. What variety do you think these are? Put it down below. There's a lot of bakers today. This is how many bags we've got to this many bakers. 50-50 or so. These wee things, brilliant. A wire goes around the neck, and then this has got a helical groove in it. It just twists it, and it's got a wee clutch to release it. There you go, seals the bag. It's not the easiest one-handed. Line those two up. There you go. We weigh out one bag to 5 kilo. Put it on the one side. Now we've got a set of balances here. So we put the 5 kilo bag on one side, and then you know that that should balance out. See, it's pretty much bang on there. Slightly heavy on this side, so it's over 5 kilo. These are the same wires. They use them for joining rebar. If you're like reinforcing concrete and you need to join sections of rebar, they use these wires. Our crush, which is becoming quite portable. Don't know if it's designed to be portable. Anyway, we get it back in position here. This just slots somewhere in here. It actually fits like a glove, considering it's a bot's job. Like a glove. Some of that sweet nectar. Just ordered a few thousand litres of red diesel, 94 pence, so it's come back a wee bit. I think just last week it was 111. Weather's fairly dried up actually, so we're gonna get these cows done. I'm just parking a Land Rover as a gate. Right, the pen is set up, loads of gates on a forklift. Cows are going in there, round that side, through the cush that way. I've got the Land Rover up there as a gate. Just need to open this, run them all out now. Most important tool on the farm. Oh, they're moving quick, just relax, cows. Hopefully they're not causing mayhem out there. Concrete's a bit wet, it'll be a wee bit slippy for them. Come on! Come on! Come on! Oh, you bugger! Pardon? Oh, here he comes. Big lad. We spotted them. Spotted all the ladies. Right, they're all in now. Start running them round. Right way through. Back into the shed. As you can see, this piece, you can't read the ear tags at all, so we're flipping in about the lugs to try and get them. The left lug's got a bullet on it, whereas the right one's got an actual tag. So. There we go. We know which one you are now. Get their tails tidied up as well. We're getting through them. We're maybe a third of them done. This one's getting ready to go, lined up. The last beast definitely peed on this because it's nice and toasty. I've got a glove on because the medicine stains you like anything. I've got an orange hand under that glove. They don't like getting the lugs done, I imagine, because it's really loud when it gets close to the ear. Before, pretty manky. And after, that's a bit nicer. Just doesn't trail in the gutters. Done. Just need to put them all back again. Took a wee bit longer than I thought. They're eager to get in again anyway. There we go. My hand's no less orange underneath. Lovely. Right, the coos are done. There's one last wee batch of calves to do, so we'll get them done in the next few days. There's 18 more calves to do, so we're almost done with that. Ticking away. Anyway, cheers. See you tomorrow. Oh, if you're not already, please subscribe.